What's going on? Here's going to be a step-by-step walkthrough for the next 30 days that you're going to follow on how to do a handstand. Literally in your home, you don't need much around you. We'll go through three things: the progression, the form, and then the power belief. So first things first is the progressions. First thing you can do to learn a handstand is going to be a pike. So pike lean, you're going to get in this downward dog position and just lean into your shoulders. You want to at least hold this for about 10 to 25 seconds, so anywhere from that range. Until you master this position, you can then move on to the next one, which would be elevating the position onto a couch or some kind of chair. And then again, walking your hands under your shoulders. Again, leaning forward into your shoulders, so you're actually practicing physically that movement of a handstand. So you're building the strength and stability here on the ground, pushing away. All right, once you've mastered those, again, 10 to 25 seconds, 10 to 25 seconds, we can now come to the wall. And this is all fear-based, so it's a lot of practicing kicking up from a wall onto the wall. So what you can do first is call it the kick up. So you can just practice kicking up in this motion here. Just doing this, get comfortable, and when you feel comfortable enough, kick up to the wall, okay? Again, push your shoulders literally down to the floor and stay in this position. At least 10 to 15 seconds there. The fourth progression, wall walk, okay? We'll walk to the wall, getting my stomach all the way to the wall, trying to get as close as I can, and then walking out. So the goal there is at least 5 wall walks, 10 to 15 second hold at the top. Walk down, walk back up, okay? Last progression is going to be learning how to bail, because you have to learn how to do a free handstand. You can do this in the grass, helps a lot, but it's just coming up and just kicking to the side. Just simply coming up, learning how to kick, learning how to kick. And then when you feel comfortable, you can come back to the wall, kick up, and then just feel it. Tap away. Handstands are really all about creating body awareness. So when I do the kick up, I'm creating body awareness from myself and the wall and creating separation. So I'm feeling that distance from myself and the wall. Now let's go over some tips. So something that's really key is your fingers. Very underrated. Keeping your fingertips spread and using them to your advantage. So when I'm up in the handstand, you can see here with my fingers, watch what's going on. As I'm falling forward, I'm squeezing my fingers and I'm falling back. When I'm falling back, I'm pushing the palm of my hand into the floor. So it's keeping my balance. Every time I fall forward, squeeze my hand like a ball, and I fall back. Every time I fall back, I press my palm in, okay? Next thing is opening your shoulders. So again, open my shoulders when I'm in a handstand to create more stability and strength that's going to do within the actual shoulder. So you can even think of putting your pointer finger at like a 12 o'clock kind of dial and then staying open here and then spreading your hands out. That's going to be key. And last but not least is looking at a focal point. Looking at one thing on the ground and just concentrating on that. A lot of it is focus as well, so focus, balance, and then over time again you're creating that strength. And the last thing out of all three, so you got progressions, you got your form, and then finally you have the power of belief, which is literally believing that you can. That's probably the number one step. If you can even go to bed every night and see yourself, or before you even do it, see yourself doing the handstand, you're gonna master it so much more faster than someone else did if they don't believe in themselves and they're trying to battle that fear of just going into a handstand, constantly trying to practice it. But if I'm seeing and visualizing my body in that perfect form while I'm practicing it, then I'll help one step further. So there you have it. Those are the three things you can do. Progressions, follow those, each single progression step by step, okay, until you master and are confident with each stage. Then you have the form, use that within the progressions, and then the power of belief. Do that for, visualize yourself for at least 5 minutes each single time. All right, thank you so much. If you go to the link in my description as well, I also have a beginner calisthenics program. You can click on that, start your journey. It's an 8-week program for building muscle and building strength. So thank you guys so much. See you on the next video. Peace.